Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I guess friends ain't be dropping gems. Always keep it genuine. Knowledge, power, and some funny. Every week, every Monday. Pure, real, and honest. Tap in, leave a comment. You're tuned in to Mattie Mondays.
All right, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Mattie B, and we are back around another 7 days for another episode of Mattie Mondays. And before we take off, I want to make sure that you guys can see and hear me. We remember what happened last week, so I just want to make sure that we are here together. I see you guys are already in the comments. So as I wait on confirmation, I'm gonna get those up here on the screen. We got Natalia in the building saying good evening. It is cold here, guys. We got Twin in the building saying, hey, everyone. I pray you all had a blessed day. Today has been a good day. We got Mama Mattie in the building saying, hi, family. We got C Styles in the building. You already know. Saying, hello, family. And Natalia returning those salutations. Excellent. Y'all can see me and hear me. All right, we're good to go. Solid. It's freezing here. Had to go. Looking for my coat. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you definitely need to have a couple coats in your arsenal. It is safe to say that this winter is probably gonna be crazy. We got Chevy in the building saying greetings, Mattie Mondays members. Welcome back. Yes, we are back. We have made it back around live with the camera on. So I'm feeling energized and excited about tonight's topic. We got a few things to cover, and then we are going to get into it. First and foremost, I want to start with some gratitude. We're going to keep it light on this one. I want to say thank you to my family and my household, my big sister, Crystal, my big sister, Tamika, my mom, for all of the cooking, my Aunt Susan for her dressing, my friends and family, my brother, my best friend, Leslie, Mika, for chipping in on the celebration of, gathering for those who celebrate. We did definitely this past weekend. Yes, I am blessed. I often say that my family, they do that thing. I just chip in where I can, and Crystal and Tamika, my mom, did an amazing job preparing food. Crystal taking the lead as usual, knocking out the majority of everything. So thank you, Crystal, for knocking out my vegan stuff as well. Her, Tamika, the cabbage, my mom, and her Russian tea. So yes, definitely that deserved a good minute and a half on its own. Super grateful for being able to spend time. I had a great week. So I am super thankful for my past week, and for safe travels. So that I am grateful for. It happens so often, but I do make sure I take time to be and give thanks for safe travel. Chef said, Twin, I got you. I owe you. Chef said, thanks, Mama Mattie and Crystal, for the package. You silly. All right. So with that said and done, another one we cannot miss is saying happy birthday to Cedric Lamar, my 3+1 brother, guest of the show, engineer on In Our Favor. You hear his voice on our 3+1 record, some of y'all's favorites. Yes, today is his birthday, so if you guys can show him some love, and if you follow him on social media, make sure you slide in his DMs and wish him a happy birthday. All right. Make sure I don't miss a thing. Also, this week, we have another placement that is coming this Wednesday. If you guys are not familiar, there is a show called Rhythm and Flow, a rap battle competition show. And London has landed us another placement. So I am super excited about that. If you are not familiar, this is Rhythm and Flow, Ludacris, DJ Khaled, Lotto. So I am super excited. And the record that we got placed on, this show is called Pick a Side. Just released it yesterday, in preparation for the show, and it is available for download. Yeah, super, super, super excited. It is in my link tree, and I'll make sure that the link is included underneath it. It's actually there already on this YouTube video, so you can check that record out there. Then if you guys are interested, it is queued up and ready to play. We can knock it out if you guys wanna hear it here. It was a record that we wrote a while back. I think originally for a FIFA game, so hence the soccer theme. But we want to keep that manifestation in line, so we went with this cover art. But yeah, I'm excited to see how they use the record, and definitely excited to share it on our social media. So that is coming down the pipeline, just a few days out. And again, Pick a Side is up and ready for streaming. It's high energy and really a visual talk through of playing the video game. For me, is how I approached it. But let's pick a side, just saying squad up, and let's get to the games. All right, get back over here. All right, cool. All right, so let me go ahead and get these up here. To you, said happy birthday from Natalia. Happy birthday from Mama Mattie. Happy birthday. Chris said you're welcome. Sorry. Natalia said country road going 3 times platinum in my house for sure. You're so silly. Straight up. Date time, and you're so silly. No, absolutely. Okay, for sure. I'll make sure I give it a play. And then happy birthday from Chevy, excuse me, and happy birthday from Crystal. So when you catch this episode, happy birthday to you. We appreciate you, and we definitely got more in the pipeline that's coming. All right, so today's topic, if you have not had a chance to peep it, it is preparing for a new year. So and figuring out what to talk about, what to approach today, that came to mind. I know myself, my team, we have been taking steps, just talking through our goals, some of the things that we thought we did well this year, and just some different approaches we want to take next year. So I thought it'd be fun and appropriate to just talk through some ways that we can all be preparing for the next year, and to see where everybody is at, and to offer this as an opportunity to maybe start if you haven't, or to add some different ideas and perspectives, and also to like give anyone a little shove if they haven't had time to sit down and just kind of map it out and to visualize how you want your year to go. There are still a few things that I definitely need to get down on paper, and I'm super excited about the new year. So we'll all see how it shakes out. But I definitely got some higher goals set, and nothing to it but to go after them, and again, learn from the things that worked this year, the things that didn't, and to set a new plan. But we're going to dive into ways to do that, ways to approach it. First and foremost for me is a new agenda. So that was executed. I'm excited about it. If you know me, you know that I don't do much without putting it on my agenda, and that's all things music, personal, creative. It needs to go in my book, but it helps to keep me from double booking, and to just kind of keep me ahead in thought so I don't forget much. So I got my fresh one for the year, and I am excited to fill it out. All right, we got Untan in the building. Happy belated Thanksgiving, and thank you for being here. You already know. Also, before we get into it, I want to thank everybody for your continued shares of In Our Favor. Now we are 2 weeks in from its official release. Last week I had the opportunity to share it with one of my great aunties, which was super cool. She shared it, of course, with my great uncle and with a lot of her friends. So thank you for that. Again, it's, we're fresh out. And I'm excited to just see how far it can go, and just continue to touch people through that message. And we got some more visuals, myself and Twin, coming your way. And those will be up, and we'll continue to roll out through the rest of this year and into 2020 and throughout 2025. So I'm excited about that. Aunt Tan said, happy birthday, Sid. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So as we go through and flow through, you already know, drop your thoughts and additional ideas down in the comments. Before we get into it, I'm going to play the record per Natalia's request. Pick a side. Again, it's an upbeat sports themed record, and it will be on season 2, episode 9 this week, this Wednesday, of Rhythm and Flow. So that's pretty cool. What's up, Chapin in the building? Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we'll get into pick a side. Let me grab that, and y'all can let me know what you think. But again, the visual that I had in sitting down and creating it was playing a video game, a soccer game to be exact. And with FIFA coming, seems like it might be a great time. So here we go. Pick a side.
Pick a side, 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 pick a side. Yeah, let's go. Any, mini, money, mo. Pick a squad who you reppin' for the big show. Look at Nikon, choose wisely, just do it like Nike. Time to squad up, let's go. Creme de la creme, baby, when the whistle blow. Only warriors that leave it all on the flow. Only women for the best, leave the rest of the dough. Take your time, choose right. If they ain't it, gon' swipe. Who you gon' rep, who you gon' choose? Come with all the confidence, we do not lose. Tell me who you rollin' with, pick a side. It's a ship, baby, who you want to ride? Colors, the countries, there's options to choose. What's on your back, baby, what's on your shoes? Colors, the countries, there's options to choose. What's on your back, baby, what's on your shoes? Any, mini, money, mo. Pick a squad who you reppin' for the big show. Look at Nikon, choose wisely, just do it like Nike. Yeah. Make your selection. I'm still wondering who's the contestant. Hurry, browse, pick a drip they'll be dressed in. After that, then you can start flexing. I can see the future swears getting clearer. Center stage, we'll be standing right in the middle, holding up the title, posing like a winner. Lights, camera, action, get 'em. Tell me who you rollin' with, pick a side. It's a ship, baby, who you want to ride? Colors, the countries, there's options to choose. What's on your back, baby, what's on your shoes? Colors, the countries, there's options to choose. What's on your back, baby, what's on your shoes? Any, mini, money, mo. Pick a squad who you reppin' for the big show. Look at Nikon, choose wisely, just do it like Nike. Okay, you've had plenty of time to ponder. Pick a side, don't make us wonder. No time for stunting, hit the ground running, making them stumble, bringing your thunder. I can still see the future, it's still pretty clear, there's no confusion. Let it play out, keep composure. Sayonara, nice to know ya. Tell me who you rollin' with, pick a side. It's a ship, baby, who you want to ride?
Pick a squad who you reppin' for the big show. Pick a Nikon, choose wisely, just do it like Nike.
All right, so per Natalia's request, that was Pick a Side, produced by London Elixir, by Wednesday, as seen on Rhythm and Flow, season 2, episode 9. So, of course, we're gonna have that moment in time, how they choose to sync it, clipped up, and on social media ASAP. So, again, I am excited about that. Bringing the year out with another placement, so that's super dope, and I am super grateful. Thank you, Twin. Thank you, Chevy. Thank you, Crystal, Natalia, Chapin, Mattie Mondays crew. Love song and love to switch up at the end with chorus and might be a bridge. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Mattie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's get to the meat and potatoes. If you're just now joining us, tonight we are going to just hop into a few bullet points, actually a significant amount of bullet points, but briefly and quickly, swiftly, but just discussing how we can prepare for the new year. Again, if you haven't had a moment to sit down and kind of think it through, to envision some of the things that you want, this can be a moment where you can grab some paper and some pen, grab your agenda. I know in this agenda, it offers some sections with goals, from family to business and different things like that. So if you have something handy, and if you want to come back in a better moment and run this video back, that is always an option after this live stream. But we're going to get into how we can prepare for 2025. Again, I am excited about the new year. Grateful to still be here and for y'all to still be here. Yeah, just excited to hit some new markers and some new levels. We got London Elixir in the building. Shout out to London Elixir. That is the production that you guys just heard on Pick a Side. She is responsible for that, as well as the placement that we have coming this week on season 2, episode 9 of Rhythm and Flow. So shout out to London Elixir, The Bridge, super producer. Yeah, so Natalia, you got another one to spin while you're streaming. All right. So spinning back to the video games, what is the last game you played? Oh, we got a question from Natalia. The last game I played, it was PS5, and it was with my nephew months ago. I'm not sure what year, but we played. I'm sure at the time the most recent NCAA football, and yeah, I'm sure he beat me the first game. I think I beat him the second, and he beat me the third. But I don't be playing like that, so I felt pretty good with one win, 1 out of 3. Oh, thank you. Happy birthday to my aunt Babette. Happy birthday. Right, here we come, FIFA. So this is out in the world. Again, shout out to London Elixir. All right, first bullet with these video games. Streaming right after, for sure. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys. All right, so let's get into it. Again, if you want to go grab some pencil and paper, go ahead and take a moment to do that. And if not, you can always screenshot this visual that I'm about to pop up here with the bullet points and save it for later, or just come back to this live stream. Make sure you guys hit thumbs up, and let's get into tonight's conversation. All right, so how to prepare for 2025. So here are some ways to plan for the new year. All right, so in between, wherever you feel an idea that you want to share come out, do not hesitate to do so. Drop it in the comments as we follow along, and I will be sure to make room. We love a visual. It's necessary. It's necessary for sure. I guess it's kind of some of my habits. All right, so goal number 1, plan, a way to plan for the new year. Bullet point number 1 is set goals, make goals that are specific, achievable, and realistic. What I would say with the realistic, a lot of times when you think of that word, some people may think believable or setting your bar low, but I don't tend to see it that way. I think when it says and when it speaks to realistic, I think it can be beyond what anybody else has done or can foresee. But I think what makes it realistic is having that plan and being specific on ways to get to that point. So I definitely have some personal bars that are set higher than I've reached. And for some, it might not seem realistic. But for me, what makes it realistic outside of my belief is that I have tangible goals and ways that I feel like can get me there. So again, when you set those goals, make goals that are specific, achievable, and realistic in a way that you are setting goals that you can knock down to get to that place. Number 2, reflect on the past year. Consider what you accomplished in the previous year and what you can learn from it. Of course, a major one. Um, Even if we don't know where we came from, we are probably going to stumble a lot going forward. So this is a major one for me. Just figuring out what worked for us, what worked for this last year. If we're talking specifically in music, and then figuring out what could have been better, and approaching the new year with those things in mind and being clear. So that is a major one. Reflect on the past year, and inside of that, some of the successes as well. But we'll get to that as we go further down. Number 3, create a schedule. Plan your activities to achieve your goals and priorities. This is a major one too, and again, it helps to keep things realistic. Even if the bar isn't high, if you don't have action steps, it's still going to be hard to get there. So create a schedule. Plan your activities to achieve your goals and priorities. And then, for instance, my goal is to meet new people. Then I definitely need to have on my calendar networking events and performances. And then when I get there, make sure that I am interacting and talking to people and grabbing contacts and following up. So it is all about action. Crystal reminded me this week, just a few days ago, about the word for the new year. And I've been thinking on it a bit. Thank you, Crystal, for that reminder. But I'm pretty sure my word is going to be execute. I had a lot of plans. I always have a lot of ideas and things like that. And not everything is meant to execute, but I do aim and want to continue to aim to execute the majority of things that come to mind this year. So execute, I believe, is going to be my word for the year. All right. So number 4, develop healthy habits. Building self-discipline can help you achieve your goal. I thought this was a really neat one. And for me, going into the new year, coming out of 2025, I have started to position myself like physically. And as I shared with you guys last week, fight camp with Stein over at Skin and Bones. I know that physically I wanted to be more intentional in my physical health and just strength and staying fit. So that's something that I put that I have to be held accountable and will be held accountable by our team lead, and it'll help me to reach my healthy habit goal. So that's one that I put on the books and will continue into next year. And I'm actually really excited about it. It doesn't feel like a labor, although it can be hard in the moment. I am excited to continue to uphold this healthy habit. All right, number 5, create an action plan. Outline the steps you and your team need to take to accomplish your goals. Again, a big one, as we know, is getting it on paper and getting it down to be as specific as you can get it. Even if things don't work out, every single bullet point, it's all good. But where it'll help and be helpful for it is when there are gaps or might have been gaps. If you get it as specific as possible, there are things that can help to field and eliminate and just keep you from missteps and missed steps. So being as specific as you can and setting those goals and the steps that yourself and your team need to take. All right, so I'm gonna take a beat. And ask you guys. Let's get back up to a healthy habit. What's a healthy habit, if you can think of one here quickly, that you are putting on your calendar for 2025? Again, for me, it's just staying fit. And I needed to do it for me personally in a way to where I have to be accountable to get in my car, go somewhere, and work out. And I'm not a hop on the machine and run type of girl, but just doing something that keeps my cardio up is great for me, and that I'm finding in boxing, and that's something I've done years ago. That was a lot of fun. So, all right, I'm gonna come off of here just for a second. And again, for you guys here, let me know what is a healthy habit coming through. What's a healthy habit that you intend to either enhance, pick up, or carry into 2025? Yeah, for me, definitely is the fight camp, and just staying fit and getting more tone, and even eating better, specifically when I travel. This past week, I won't count it as a fail, but I do need to get better at managing my diet. Even though others might see it as pretty good, I know there's some room for improvement. So for me, it'll be managing my diet and travel. I do a pretty solid job here at home base, but in travel for sure is something that I need to tighten up. All right, so Natalia, let's see what she shared. I am going to actually try to go work out 2 to 3 times a week. Nice. I need to stop giving Planet Fitness free money and need to get in shape. Yes, get your money's worth for sure. And I think 2 to 3 times a week is solid. Really solid, actually. So that's what's up. All right, we rooting for you, Natalia, to stick to it. Chapin shared, yeah, I got to get back in the gym for 2025. Heard friend. And you can start. You live there, so on the track, little walks. It don't have to be anything too strenuous right now. All right, Lennon said I need to exercise, but I always say it's all right. So how can you make that different this time around? Maybe that's a challenge that can help you to execute better. So how can you make this time around different in your commitment to exercising? Chef says my healthy habit is going to the gun range. Heard that, Roger. Chef, she's on board. She said I need to do that one too. Chef will not hesitate. London, I do the same thing, girl. As long as we keep it at the forefront of our minds, we might do it. No, for sure. Might is cool. It's better. But what is it that can help us to like get over that hump of fading out or falling off? And again, for me, is having to get in my car and go and have somebody checking in to be like, hey, this is the time. Are you coming? Are you pulling up? Are you doing your exercises at home? So that accountability is always an extra ingredient in executing across the board for myself, and I'm sure for you guys as well. No, for sure. So London shits. Okay, so first with the question, how can we make this time around different? If I get some crazy money and plan hella beach that will motivate me to keep a beach body ready. Heard that, girl. I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that. Natalia said, waking up and going for sure. I need to be back in school and doing outdoor track. I need a partner for sure. A partner definitely would be great. Somebody that'll push you and again hold you accountable. All right, y'all. So thank you for sharing that. All right, let's get back into it. Let me get back over here to our list. All right, so on the right side, number 6, keep working on your goals. Continue to work on your goals even after facing setbacks. Reevaluate your strategies. If your current approach isn't working, reevaluate your strategy. So again, number 6, keep working on your goals. Continue to work on your goals even after facing setbacks. If your current approach isn't working, reevaluate your strategies. And just as you ladies shared, being active or getting to the gym, we often face setbacks. But what are some ways that you can again change your approach and figure out a better strategy? And one we said is accountability partner. That's a major one. Or even sometimes making it convenient. Yeah, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you find somewhere close to home, or put it in a time frame where you're already going to be out in somewhere that's already established in your day to day or your week, and arranging it around things that are already established and that you are already committed to. I think it's a way to make a good strategy for that. All right, let me get back in these comments. All right. Number 7, and then I'm gonna hop back in the comments. Consider financial planning. A financial expert can help you achieve your short and long-term financial goals. For me, this was a big one, and even if I'm not, and even that I'm not in a place where I want to be, I know that learning and studying habits are things that I'll need to consider as we continue to grow this thing out. It's healthy and it's really good for me. And I think across the board. So even if it's someone that is financially astute, even if it's not a personal financial planner, just having someone you can tap on, or taking advantage of YouTube University, but somebody reputable. I think definitely implementing financial education just in general is important, and I think it'd be beneficial to us all for sure. We can always improve and get better in every area, and I know for me, finances is a major one. And having somebody, quote unquote, accountability partner, or someone that's just more versed in that area is extremely important. All right. All right, remove this just for a moment and get back into the comments. Make sure I don't get too far behind. All right, so what do we have over here? Let's see. Oh, okay, awesome. London shares that she loves number 6, and heavy on the keep working and reevaluate things that are not working facts. And it can be from yesterday to today. When you see that there's a missing piece or something that's faltered, you can shift pace, or shift the execution plan. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're heading in the right direction that you intend. So yeah, making a last minute pivot, or a pivot at any point in the journey is okay. All right. So number 8, these are just other ways to start the new year, things to include in starting the new year. Reviewing your success, again, going back and looking at and studying also what worked for you. Managing your reputation. This is important in business, in relationships, in all of the things. Even if things don't work out with people or companies in the way that we would have hoped for, it's super important. It's a small world. People are only a few degrees connected, so it is very important to manage our reputations, and to continue to be dependable, to show up, to provide what we say we're going to, and do our best to keep a nice, respectful energy. And nobody's batting 100%, but just keeping it at the forefront and in our minds and our intentions is solid. Making new connections, that is important for all of us across the board as we continue to grow. And I would add new connections and valuable connections. I know a lot of us have a lot of associates, but one of my aims is associates that I can exchange value with more associates I can exchange value with going into this new year. Getting more involved, and however that looks to you, if there's certain areas inside of your business or your day-to-day, or your goals that maybe someone else runs, and maybe you want to get more involved, I think that's cool. Even getting more involved inside of your field, meeting more people that do what you do or work around that space, and that's super beneficial to learn how other people are experiencing the journey, and see some things that you can take away from what worked for them and what didn't work for them, and add that to your bag. Acquiring new skills, Absolutely important to always be in a continuous state of growth, and getting better in what you are being intentional about giving your time and your energy. And then also clarifying your priorities. What is, when I first read this, a thought that came to mind was your purpose. But clarifying your priorities. What is important in your goal set? What is it that you're truly out to maintain or obtain in your walk? And what comes first? What listed from 1 to 10 or 1 to 5? How do you prioritize the income, the treatment of your staff, the plaques, or the reception of the artwork? Like what are the things that matter the most? And again, prioritize it. So it might be an instance in this music example where we want our song to reach hundreds of thousands of people, but it might not be the income that we are accustomed to, but it might be a trade-off. And if that instance we prioritize the eyes, then we take that opportunity. But that's again in understanding and knowing our priorities, and will help us to make those decisions in different instances. And that's just an example in music, but it can look so many different ways. And I know you guys experience it from taking gigs that might be more beneficial to building a relationship versus the financial payoff. So it can look so many different ways, but knowing your priorities will be super helpful in advance of what relationships or what opportunities make sense for you, and what guides your decision making in different scenarios. Because a lot of times in this business, it's not always going to be money. And in business, period, relationships is most important. All right, so I'm come back out from hiding. If you guys, I'll pop this back up here if you guys want to take a screenshot, or if you just want me to text it to you. Guys can always hit my line on my DM, and I can share this list. But I'll put it back up here just for a moment if you like to screenshot it and revisit it. And again, you can always come back to this live to revisit the conversation. All right, let me jump back over here in the comments really quickly. All right, so let's see. Chevy shares, respect is gained in drips and lost in buckets. That is a great analogy on reputation. And that's a quote from John Lewis. Thank you, Chev. Again, that is respect is gained in drips and lost in buckets. And that is so true. We have, I'm sure, all experienced that on one side of the coin, whether somebody we looked up to and we second guessed after seeing a certain behavior or interaction, or someone having that experience with us. So that's important on the reputation tip. Thank you. That was a good one. Very true words. I think in response to share. All right. Relationships get you in rooms that money can't. Facts. That is a fact. That is definitely rang true in my walk, in different areas of life. Relationships are priceless. And the right ones will pay off in so many different ways, and in both ways that you can show up for people and that people will show up for you. So true. That's a fact. All right, I got you. Awesome. All right, guys, so I am not going to belabor. I just wanted to jump start the conversation here as a Mattie Mondays crew, which we have made a habit of doing every year, just talking through our goals. And of course, as we have entered the last month of 2024, I thought it was appropriate to go ahead and start the conversation of how we can prepare for the new year and preparing for 2025. Again, I am excited for what it is going to bring. I am doing my best to get prepared and just to sit with being clear of what I want. And I keep asking myself that continuously, to make it more clear, or to see if I can get any clearer and more specific. So, what is it that you guys want and desire? What is in line with your purpose, and what you believe is the reason why you are living this lifetime, and how are you going to execute and living in your purpose, and also executing your personal goals and the things that you want to obtain. So those are just some things that we can continue to sit with, that I definitely will, and talk through with my teammates and my crew and my family. And yeah, man, set ourselves up for success as best we can. Again, I'm super excited. One of the main goals is to continue to release more music, and it's definitely going to get done. We executed this year, and we are going to do it again at a more frequent pace next year, and just continue to share different sounds and see what you guys take to, and continue to take advantage of your feedback and listen and execute off that as well. So we are thankful for y'all. Thank y'all for being here. It is we have made it to another Monday, through another week. And again, I am thankful to be here. Thankful for safe travels. Thankful for an amazing week with my family. I had a lot of fun. It was a great trip. So I'm thankful to be even in a position to do that. Spend time with my family and my friends. Mogul Mall is in the building. What's up, my friend? I think it's important to add rest to goals. Rest to goals for 2025. I would agree. I would second that. Rest for sure, and knowing the right times to lean into that. I agree. That's a great one. That's a great one for sure. New placement is a great way to end the year for sure. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Natalia, for sharing that. Job interview on Wednesday. Please pray for me. All right, you already heard it. She put in the call. We definitely will. And I encourage you to walk in there with confidence, and I already know you're gonna be prepared. Thank you for this, real, for sure. Thank you, Untan. Real healthy, really healthy night. Awesome. Definitely, most definitely, Mom. Seconding, Chevy seconding the rest as a goal for 2025. Nah, that's a super important one. All right, love from London to you, Natalia. You got it, Natalia. Claiming the victory in advance for you. Awesome. Thank you for that, London. Blessings, Natalia. You got this. From Aunt Tan. And Natalia says, thank you. Thank you all. Walk in there like you already got the job. There we go. Facts. Confidence from Chevy. Definitely. You owe us to let us know how it goes. Yeah, we appreciate you. We definitely will keep sending up those prayers and just good vibes your way. Yeah, and that it works out for the best. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here, for being active, for always being faithful, popping in here and being a part of the message each and every week. It is appreciated, and it does not go unnoticed as we continue to build this thing out, and grow things out. You guys are definitely the foundation to this space, so I'm thankful for that. All right, thank you, Mama Matt. We wait 10% of your first check for the advice. We want to. I think that's to you, Natalia. C Styles Crystal says you got it, Natalia. Nah, for sure. Thank you, London. Oh yes, and thank you. I think we gave some love to Papa last week. Crystal wanted to follow that up with some more belated birthday love to my Papa, our Papa, on his 81st birthday, and I think he guys will be celebrating, so that's gonna be dope. So definitely, I'll make sure that I pop in virtually to share the moment with y'all. Alexis is in the building. She said happy birthday. Oh no. She mean Papa. And said blessings to everyone in the new year for sure. For sure. In the new year it's gonna be again I'm excited. Got to do like back in the day, pizza party on me. Chef. Natalia said she offering a pizza party. Mama Mattie said happy birthday, Papa. Then cause some confusion on the birthday love. All right, ladies and gentlemen. In this season, in this moment in time, first and foremost, thank you again for the reception, for the record in our favor. And tonight we are going to take the episode out with the actual lyric video. I know I stated it last Monday, and it was the cover art graphic. So this time, the actual lyric video. We're going to take the show out with it. Before we depart, if you have any remaining thoughts on the topic tonight, or just anything that you want to share, take a moment and share that in the comments. Again, you all already know you can share it throughout as the song plays. And again, Natalia, thank you for sharing your opportunity that is coming this week. So we're definitely going to keep you in our prayers, and just good vibes, and just see it working out the way that you have to work out. Yes, friend. That's gonna be really cool. All right, so let me get over here. Let me get this loaded up. The proper lyric video. All right. And we are going to get into In Our Favor. Again, shout out to Cedric Lamar for the mix, beats by Mantra, for the beautiful production, and for Dorian May for the inspiration. And love to you guys and y'all's family. And again, as the record plays, drop your thoughts and reaction in the comments, and just any encouragement for the room, for the space, as we go into another week and get closer to the tail end of this year. So yes, all of that in the comments. Have added. Let me get this thing. Come on. Give it to me. Come on. It's taking its time. But it's all right. We're going to get over here to it. And do it properly with the lyric video. All right. In our favor. All right. It's on its way over. All right, here we go. In our favorite lyric video. Y'all have a great week, and I will see you back here in another 7 days. And you will see on our social media the placement that is coming this week on Rhythm and Flow. Again, excited to share that. So just be on the lookout. All right, y'all. Have a great night.
I'm sending this to remind you that you are not alone. Hoping that these words, they find you at the very perfect moment. I can't take the pain away, but I can wrap my love around you. I can't stop the rainy days, but I can stand here right beside you. I'm here right beside you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sending this to remind you, life is working in our favor. Pain, hurt, and tears sometimes blind you, but stay up, stay strong. You are not alone. This message is here to remind you, life is working in our favor. I'm sending this to console you, to give your tears a home. Don't let the anger control you. You will make it through. Those sunny days will come. You will endure the storm. You have much more to do. Can't let the darkness hide you. And I pray the light will guide you. Yeah. I'm sending this to remind you, life is working in our favor. Pain, hurt, and tears sometimes blind you, but stay up, stay strong. You are not alone. This message is here to remind you, life is working in our favor. You're never alone, you're never alone. You're never alone, you're never alone. Love is for eternity, even when we've gone away. Memory of you and me, yeah. I'm sending this to remind you, life is working in our favor. Pain, hurt, and tears sometimes blind you.